Koi losing a player with Shados down. Looks like some space will be taken towards this B site. They have managed to break through the choke point, but the mid lurk is delayed somewhat if it's even going to go through for Grubinho. He has got a paranoia though, and that's what he was in position to fire out with Camo swinging in for two on the back of it. Great utility that gives Koi a chance.
An opportunity, the wall will section things off, but the fights all going one way until Bears finally manages to find a kill. The thing is, with two players watching that cross, make that just one. Bears is bringing this round back, but they have already spotted that there's another player in main. They need to try and isolate one of these battles, and instead it goes the way of Grubinho. We are definitely aware of some of the angles that are being played for, and they're using their utility just to try and make things more awkward for their opposing side.
K4DAVRA got hit by that paranoia, fell back, but now feeds back into the space, and the timing is absolutely perfect. He has a great read on how Koi are pushing and pulling the map. Grubinho, though, managed to sneak through, but that opens the door for Kata. He's now going to make his way right up behind them. The timing seems to be absolutely perfect, with nobody looking his way. They're safe behind the box for a moment, but once they step out, that's his time to strike. A double, a paranoia fired through, and here comes Takas taking advantage of that, and it's Kata that finds the kill. Now Takas gets to defuse, safe and sound, and nobody can get back into the site. An absolutely perfect round.
K4DAVRA is insane, dude.
My God, the impact of K4DAVRA ain't going anywhere.
They're being patient, so we'll just sit there. No, they go looking for information once again. A TP, I assume that's going to attempt to go into the backlines. It's bold, and it has been stuck. The thing is, just look at where Kata is already. He is watching and waiting, but he doesn't win the fight.
A rare win in a duel against Kata when he knows where you are. Grubinho now the man behind enemy lines, causing even more problems. He's down to 24 HP. It's an easy kill. He might just have bought enough time by slowing down those rotations. Whalers and a tank fall. That's a wall bang through the market. Huge round from Shados. And with those two kills, that might be it done. For mates to go back into this, they risk their weaponry. They've got credits for the next on most players. But the chances in this 2v4, especially on this map. Oh, that nade makes it so much more awkward. Good job by Beas to find one. Takas puts up the fast lane and almost gets a duel out of it. But with 12 seconds left, the fight swing Koi's way and the plant is going to be secured. A tough spam to try to find and no success. The information about to fall into the hands of Koi. They know exactly where the tank and Whalers are, although Whalers spamming definitely gives that away. Hiding inside the smoke. Well, that's one way to handle it, I suppose. Wasn't even off the tracer.
Timeout.
How passive Koi are. And normally they would have pushed by now after taking that space. Mates think that maybe it's clear. They go to check and they find out that there's players waiting for them. The tank able to deal the damage to Camo, pop the res on the back of the slow, and will now protect the body, catching them, and then there's nowhere to run. In fact, the wall is used to jump up top, and they break it underneath.
They work out in the end, man.
Steps up to the plate.
Shadow.
Those two kills cleaned up means Shadow is alone.
Changing his crosshair, man. Not using that ugly one. I like. Okay, go back to that crosshair, bro. Last round of the half.
This man just won away as well. A kill here could be big, but a little bit off with the shot.
Stun sent backwards as well, but they haven't spotted the player right up close.
Look, you got the kill, man.
Discipline on display. And the rest of the squad just about to walk out. He has to take the kill. He could have been spotted. And because of that, only the one frag. That's very unlucky. Whalers could have been on for 2, 3, or even more. Instead, the pressure put onto his teammates. Bay has so much utility goes for him. He's able to at least drop one. The problem is the player
looks so good, man. And today, apparently,
and now the pressure on the tank and K4DAVRA
they're playing good Valorant
so much
too.
Success in the last round on elbow. No res to work with now, though. I'll have to do it all alone. 2 players each, or someone to have a hero performance. There is a smoke online for K4DAVRA to at least block them off in main, and that's exactly where it's going to be used. A player running back heard, but he doesn't get there in time. And now the most dangerous part of this. Diffusing in the open. The tank has a wall to at least attempt to block a few bullets, but there's so many players waiting there, and he will find it hard to grab that value. Okay, that's going to block more than a few bullets now. They need to push out in the open.
This was so good.
And he's stopping them, slowing them, buying the tank.
That was insane, dude. Beautiful, beautiful.
7-5 locked in. What's our pistol round strat? Oh, hold on. Gotta find the book. Oh, Takas. Oh, no. You can't write that. Whoa, okay. Shados. Double it up. Okay, that's
my boy Shados is so back, bro.
This has been a phenomenal first half out of Shados, but this one really hammering home the impact he can have. Smoke fades, and there's another player here to
8-5.
Slow them down around the wall, putting in the shock darts and the nade just to clear some of the close angles. This is the thing, Koi, throughout this game so far, have been methodical. Even still, though, it's getting scary! What is that from Takas? A pace save card Thrifty that, honestly, you put it on his back, and he's carried them through.
Let's just take a replay of that, please.
Please.
One more, just a little slow.
Not gonna lie, I lost it. I missed it.
I
Didn't say shit.
First,
this was kind of nice.
He was jumping to. Even more impressive of a shot. It didn't really need to see poor Kata getting shredded.
That one was unnecessary.
But this here, with the Sheriff in play, there's the first.
Oh my.
There's the second, and a headshot to finish it off.
That was beautiful.
Koi holding on to a lot of utility. They can fight their way back through. Drone on its way. Still have the paranoia, still a nade on Camo as well. And they're going to start by coming from the same angle, all five, towards the spawn. For now, it doesn't look like they're even going to attempt market control with the paranoia thrown out, the blast pack in, the space taken, the tank's hearing it all. But he's shown himself, the bun clearly visible above the wall, and Shados drops him. At least one more kill to work with, but that defuse in the open will always be a problem. Oh, Takas dropped though. Again, there's so few angles they can hold from. All that Koi need to do is start the defuse and fight through this choke point. But Whalers is holding on for dear life. 3 kills, and then he's put to his end. The spray from Bayaz, running out of bullets just as the smoke faded.
Somewhere out there, Bayer is celebrating a successful neural theft.
I'm out of here. Here we go.
Oh, quick play, but Stars is behind the smoke. He's got the jump on Takas, but the tank is able to drop him in time. The heal, well, it's not going to be applied because Takas is shot in the head immediately, with Shadow doubling up on the angle with just a bulldog. Such incredible damage has sent them going the other way, but Camo got a little curious, and with his head ripped clean off in the
jump over the wall.
I believe he did, and he met 2 players staring straight at him. And with the space taken by Whalers, it seems to be quite clear going to the A site, and there's the info. This was my main concern. Could Grabinho catch the planter off? But no. Now they know exactly where he is.
For a second, he might be able to get a timing.
Spike planted.
Tank also going to get himself his ult, but wow, at least for the players that are already dead, they are far too far away. Whalers sitting pretty, watching on the cam. We'll already know that there's one player back towards that corner.
This is gonna be tough, man.
See Grabinho try and actually TP into the cage. He's won that fight. It looked like one that Whalers should have for free. Instead, though, this off angle from K4DAVRA should be what ends the round, but the smoke already onto the spike is going to try and at least make things a little bit more.
K4DAVRA, man.
Is up from above once again. K4DAVRA puts the round to bed. Another round on the board for me. Pressure about to be put onto mid. They are still going in this direction. Gonna try and wall it off, but that has already been broken.
Before even Takas could cross, it was wide open.
You will not
Shadow, new crosshair.
Rez onto K4DAVRA with the space taken, defending the corpse. Now they're out of there, but not all of them. Look at the push up by Whalers. This is going to again be combined. Whalers and Takas for a second round in a row, pushing together. The reveal is around the other side, and Takas is making noise. He's saying, no, you found me. But you didn't find my buddy Whalers. Now the site is secure, the plant is in, and Whalers is staying in an aggressive spot, trying to be the headache for this squad as they make their way in. There's a trap there waiting for them, the cage to delay, and although the trap is now gone, they've bought so much time. The only hope is that maybe Grabinho can thread the needle, but he's now been spotted.
Already picked out the sky as well. Camo is going to be dropped.
That was a crazy shot, man.
Showstopper achieves absolutely
no
nothing.
money for a car. They gotta save this.
Even getting out
But
of it
can
might
they?
be difficult. K4DAVRA back to take this fight again. It's lost again.
They can.
They were conditioned to play loads of players in mid. Then they went direct. Now they go back to mid.
It's a strategy that succeeded many times. Why not go for it again? That nade slowing them down, actually changing the direction that mates are going for. Straight into the spawn, and Camo's caught. Utility in hand, and a bullet in the head. Gentlemates, they have spread wide on this one. Even having the tank go through the wall to take that fight around in the back of A.
The round's already done.
Completely blindsided out the side of Koi, left in B main.
We're gonna get the web first.
Control, but that's about it. And with the credits very low on a lot of these players.
Biz, we'll have vote the next round. It's 11 to 10.
I'm out of here.
Oh, here he goes, sliding through the angle. Long range fight, tag down low, but now the damage is done.
Timeout.
Koi, they then go, okay, we're going to hold mid. Gentlemates have a new plan now. And they need to be trying to be more proactive rather than reactive. That's what this Koi defense has been. Now their reaction, well, let's give this retake a go. Well, they're going to be slowed at every corner.
Yeah, this is the problem. As soon as they pop one of their flashes, only one left now. The wall goes up. The null command comes in. Now Camo tries to break space, gets dropped. 2 and 2 split on the way through, and K4DAVRA just deletes the first arm of that attack.
And Gentlemates is looking good, dude. Mappy point for Gentlemates. This is gonna be a hard retake, dude.
Once again.
And this is quite map pick, by the way.
Oh, it's the tank up close on the back of the Paranoia, but it hasn't landed on at least one player. So he bails while Bayaz takes one down with a nade. K4DAVRA on Camo's head. That's 3 versus 5. Mates looking likely to close it out here, and now the spam from Shadow costs him a bit of his own health, but Kata backs off, wanting to play on the site with his teammates. Lots of them stacked up, but Starzo manages to find a blind spot and actually takes all 4.
Oh my god.
Down and out of that
the
one.
last kill everyone, man. I wanna say his POV, dude. The last 2.
With close to a second left on the clock. It's
Why no one was watching CT?
I'm not gonna lie, I was with you. I thought it was done.
Yeah?
I thought it was over.
Gucci.
Starzo's not been having the best of games.
We're a champ, right?
A play like that could change absolutely everything. They lose a couple of players just on the initial fights, and then I think it just ends up with...
Man, he's the skills of his life, dude.
More tunnel visioned in.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
One mid spotted. Eventually, yeah, they just break trap, go out, and there's plenty of Koi players ready here for the early challenge. Null command used to try to stop any of this utility, which is a great idea. Mates like to get aggressive when they see the site is open, but now they don't have the
another 5v5 we take. Sorry guys, but just how the game is, you know?
It's
not my fault.
But that kill changes things. Now Koi are on the back foot.
Oh, another for Takas. He's looking to take over this on his own. 3rd kill already, but again, Shadow turns it back.
GG Roti.
3 players to find. That clock ticking down. The tank not on the wall, but behind the wall. K4DAVRA's gone as well. Somehow, this is becoming competitive, but they've got to check that corner. They've got to...
GG!
It isn't going to be happening. Gentlemates will take that first map, and Mitch with Split coming up next. I'm a worried man.
I'm absolutely worried, as all the Koi fans out there should be. We saw Split from Gentlemates last week, and it was 13-1.
Set up Camo that little bit better.
Nade through to the B site. Intention is to take it there, as the tank just found out the hard way. Whalers stepping up for one, but caught behind the box. An easy kill to follow up on, and Grabinho's the one to find it. Bayaz now spotted on the site, swung from heaven by Starzo. Good protocols by Koi in every fight here, leaving K4DAVRA and Takas to do it all. Takas on the Starzo lurk, but he's here a little quicker on his way through to B main, but that flank is most certainly being watched.
The difference with this already is that last time out, Mates started on the attack, so we only got to see 2 rounds of their defense. That was the pistol and 2nd round.
The rest of the squad stacked up on this B site, and that's exactly where Koi intend to take this. The tank drawing their ire to start, actually avoids the stun, gives him a chance to take down Camo. Where's the rest of the team? Where's the flash? No utility put in. Just a dry peek is a big mistake. Great damage done. Whalers grabs the finish, and it looks like it might happen again.
What is this round, dude?
To just Takas, but he's upgraded himself. Now on a Bulldog with Shados, 20 seconds on the clock. Still to cross the side. Takas doesn't know that, but now he spotted him. And once again, there's a pay save card thrifty from Mates. I brought it up, but by God, I didn't think we'd get to see it.
Lose rounds like that, but already a lot of utility being
live without cough,
expended.
dude.
Nothing capitalized off just yet. It seems like K4DAVRA's going to be the first to take the fight, wins the battle, and no trade in for an option. The rest of the team still looking to try and make their way out onto the site, and it's just going to be the trades out from Camo. He's at least keeping this one competitive.
Has showstopper.
That's it. He seems to be one of those factors for Koi. They lose players on the way through, but he's always getting those advantages back into their hands. He still needs to do more. That showstopper we mentioned earlier, it's actually not making its way towards heaven. I thought it might be for a blitz straight back out. The timing! Oh,
the ADS
no!
too, man. I hate when this happens, bro. My mouse has a bug.
was holding that for what must have been 30 seconds. Now the showstopper's used up on its way straight into the site, and it's barely needed.
Yeah, good luck,
They're
Shadow.
left in a 1 versus 3 with Shadow miles
That was
away.
nice. That was nice.
By the rocket fired through the eye of a needle. Wasn't seen it on the other side, so Takas gets the shot
Nice
off.
shot, dude.
Nice connection on the camo.
Yo, Takas is on
Awareness
fire
of
today, man.
Great
Good to
trade
say.
in the open, and well, the last one's just going to look ridiculous. Yeah, wide swing. You had a teammate there to support too.
Mates are
Take
looking
the first
good.
bullet.
Timeout.
Sort of mid-aggression from Gentlemates. Lots of players here in the immediate blast pack from Camo. He's going in. Showstopper in hand. Right up behind is Grabinho. In this mess, he's managed to sneak up behind with his ultimate, grab 2 kills, and leave Gentlemates down and out of the round. In the first 20, it seemed like they won the last round. Well, now Koi have returned the favor. 4 versus 2. I'll say it, a near unlosable position for them. And Takas has the operator. If given the chances, he will most certainly take them. But for now, there's no need to overextend on this attacking side.
Spike
Got
planted.
the credits. So if they want to, they can take the risk. The operator, obviously the most expensive piece on the table. Gonna actually throw that away from the rifle. The belief that they can win it is there, and at this stage I don't really blame them. But angles need to be cleared. Koi have decided it's better to play this one as a group, although the swing's a little bit disjointed. It turns things back into a winnable position. The crossfire, though, should be impenetrable, although again, there's an individual duel.
God, there's no
Once
way,
more,
right?
It starts to fall apart a little bit, but Starzo just looking to buy that time. Nightfall, as the diffuse is just being stuck, trying to go all the way, and eventually the runaround will be enough
That's
for
too
Starzo to win
expensive,
the round.
dude.
It turns out it was unlosable.
This is right, Tom. I almost feel like he wins that round. Here's another chance for him, and again, the opening pick, Takas onto Camo.
They peeked before the orb, right? Yeah. They peeked before it. They like...
That was a haircut.
You expected him to be there, and still the utility was just too little too late. That's your star player. That's Camo gone. K4DAVRA now, look, they're so confident at this point. Able to find those jewels again. A gap found by Grabinho, but still the advantage is kept. Not able to cross to the site just yet. Grabinho up above, but that operator now honed in on the angle. It's going to be smoked off, but in the meantime, Heaven being reclaimed. Grabinho, what a play from him. Around the look done. And he might be able to win it all on his own.
Nice,
What
dude.
a play, look lost. I've never seen anyone look more confused, but Eros is in full belief.
Good pit. They have a gate crash on site as well. It's used right here. Takas finds Starzo, but the pit hasn't been cleared. Still, Takas causing problems on the site. Are they going to go out of this? Shados could take a huge risk by stepping out of the pit. He's a bit of a thorn in the side of this squad, but Takas, he's going straight in.
That was a
Nice
hard play.
reaction by Shados, turning on a dime.
One
But
v2.
the tank pulls it right back, grabs a rifle out of this. But 2 players to root out of position, has to tap it, but the paranoia forces him back in the spams. Well, that should end the round. He doesn't have time to bait both into the open. The stun, still not the kill, and it's time to get out. He's weighted by Grabinho as well.
Realized the other team don't have trips.
Yeah. I don't really have an answer for that one. I'll be honest with you. Big play on attack gas, and he's only good for 1.
Okay.
Damage done though allows the follow-up from the
Interesting
tank.
play, man.
But the
2v2.
trades, it comes out even. Down to the 2 versus 2 with the position for Whalers. Now completely spotted. They know that he's here. The Prowler's even giving it away, but the
Beautiful
shots
Whalers.
still land. The
It's him,
shrouded
man.
step gets him out of dodge.
The legend.
Shados doesn't know where he's gone and doesn't know where K4DAVRA is. At least suspects at the orb in a good position, but what does Kata do? Does he decide to step right through it? The toxin's failing. Make that a null and void point. He's tucked in. Oh, although might be about to give away his position.
POV.
Right on the edge of Shados' vision, but just about obscured. They're waiting for that first point of contact to both swing, and there it is.
6 to 6.
We saw Takas up on the rope for a second, but he's sitting down below. Contact from afar will be, once he sees them, K4DAVRA's swinging.
Oh, he saw the
Max
gun.
doing the same, but they've seen him, dropped him down below. A big opening kill for a man that usually causes so much damage on the way back in,
tank.
but now it's the tank taking that role. 2 kills,
Someone's
made
gonna go.
dispense. Grabinho down to 20, barely holding on in the corner. Starzo tries to take that space instead, but he's shut down. And Shadow left to do it all. That crosshair not getting the bullets to the head just yet. Although he finds it eventually, it's a little bit too late.
Timeout.
And the tank is 1 off a showstopper. Whalers is going to rotate in. The defense is already on the move, and it puts pressure onto Grabinho, but he has been thriving.
That's insane.
He dodges the stun. Already manages to drop a second man as the lone defender. He's done an excellent job. Takes out the tank as well, so no showstopper coming up this round. And for the defense, well, they managed a 5v5 retake just last round. Now they have a 4-on-3.
One kill from Camo, and this round's over. Showstopper will be online, and I think they'll use it just to finish the round off.
No, even neither, man. Clean for Koi.
Everybody else, so that'll do the job.
But the thing is, Koi are now re-aggressing, taking map control of their own. Grabinho, I think he's just spotted a pixel. That's a spike on the deck. And there's still a second man. They didn't even know.
Grabinho's on fire, man.
Just waiting around this corner. The showstop.
Shadow still has the run, Thunder. Nathan is low. Yeah, it is, man. Thank you, 8.
Even if it comes with a bit of boredom, because your teammates are cleaning up, this is so impressive. Continuation of the spray into the swing of Whalers.
Shados is that guy who's at the very front of the cinema. Like, he's got neck pain just from watching that.
What was that?
Timeout for Gentlemates.
Timeout.
It's all a fake from this attacking side. That space given up means players aren't ready for this heaven split to come through. Look at the positions. Shados, oh, he gets baited out. The decoy survives, and it's Grabinho again with the pressure on his back. Showstopper out of Camo. Oh, it's a nice shot, but too far away.
13
By an
HP.
inch, K4DAVRA survives on 13. That's the spike still under their control.
They're going back
and
again.
A
They're
fake
so
towards
lost.
A fake back towards B. Takas taking space
they
into
don't know
spawn,
about the
and now
Omen
they're
there,
back
man.
towards B
But they saw
again.
him
It has been like a yo-yo,
earlier.
and all the while, Grabinho is still sat here, still waiting. Takas doing everything he can, but 12 seconds left. The spike needs to be planted. Grabinho's already found the first, and he's looking for more, but the plant undeniable at this point. And as he extends out to stop it, he's dropped. Starzo, the last man standing. 1 versus 3, some damage done, and utility not in play for these attackers. But in heads-up aim duels, they've got the bodies to pull this across the line, and the time ticking down. The flank from K4DAVRA using his low HP to avoid the fight, but he might be needed. In fact, he will be. The one that closes out the round. A narrow margin for mates, a little bit of chaos.
Timeout.
Now they managed to clear the site with the Omen ultimate. That will give them a lot of information. That the back is already clear. Going to try and push into this one, give the space over. A game of chicken in middle could be everything. But with a rolling thunder on either side, it's mainly going to come down to who can clutch this one out. That's actually going to work out. Shadow peaks, and now they're still waiting for K4DAVRA. Starzo so patient with it that this now becomes a man advantage. Spike still not planted. Do they check a corner again? There's been so many off angles, and they're using their ultimates. They're trying to clear absolutely everything. This man is still sat there, still waiting, just looking for the moment to strike. There's no way that Starzo is going to peak this. There's absolutely no chance they have any idea. He's just waiting for the right moment to try and strike. It's only going to be one though. A snap jump back from Shados, and still Koi will win the round.
Oh, that is devastating. Takas is going to be kicking himself.
It's all going to be on timing, really.
Success Takas found from top heaven was crazy in a lot of these rounds. But he had the op, and he had an open fight instead. This time, it's Shadow walking backwards into Takas, who had thread the needle through the vents. He's forced down for a moment, but he'll be right back into the action with a game crash to the A site. He's here to support.
Oh my god, by the Gentleman's Classic, man.
They're somehow not ready, despite the space they've conceded, for someone to be in screens. And Takas below taking an easy frag on Camo. Shados, well, the pit has just fallen. And he's
gonna
still
save him,
by.
11 to 10.
They're looking to use these ultimates, maybe put a stun in tandem. I'm back. The site will be under their control. Rolling thunder for the post plant is definitely going to be helpful with no lurks. It could be problem. Actually, yeah, they're going to use it straight away. Wanting to try and capitalize instead. K4DAVRA peeking. We'll put this advantage now with Koi.
Yeah, Camo dodged the ult, and well, with an op in hand, it's an easy kill. 2 players towards top heaven. It's mainly the tank that needs to cut this retake off up top. Whalers got Shadow through the smoke wall, drops in the tank, straight onto Grabinho.
They gotta save this up, man.
Choice for Koi to even go for it or not. Camo, though, finding the kill, spurs them on. They need to root Bayaz out of position and have no knowledge of where he's gone.
Camo's kept this aggressive position. It's just whether he gives it up. And look at the timing. The timing he gives it up. And then the swing out from the tank. The pre-fire, well, he's looking to clear the angle that Shados was in before.
I don't
Doesn't
understand
expect the
that.
operator to be there. Both players have their smokes.
Oh my god, this is insane
It
timing.
leaves the pressure onto Camo.
30 seconds left.
He's got every single member
Can
of
he get one?
Gentlemates bearing down his neck. He can feel the breath upon it and not going to land
He's in
that
trouble.
first shot. Has to go with the classic
Oh
whalers
my
again.
god,
It leaves Starzo
dude.
to try and
That's
save them.
crazy.
Otherwise, 12 is on the board.
Spike
Might have just
planted.
found a gap, found a timing. First
Only
kill
two?
goes his way.
It's him, man.
There on the
World
swing.
champion. Legendary player.
For some form of contact.
Catch them.
And now the C's is going to be thrown through just to try and isolate another battle.
Where are you?
Has the information of where both players are, but they're going to peek him together.
Mapping series point for Gentlemates,
One
man.
away from this series being done.
Slow
GG
them
or
down.
OT, my
But
friend.
with the ult out from
Camo
Wales,
has ult,
there's
same
no
for
stopping
tank.
this ball rolling. Mates are right into the site. Spike being picked up on the way. Spike still sort of just on the ground waiting for someone to take it. It's Kata. I thought maybe we were going off ult orbs. No, Kata still hasn't used it. They're trying to bait them in closer to use this showstopper. The flash is good. That has bought time and space, and Navy stopped this ult from having the impact they were hoping for. But in the meantime, the spike was planted, the
man.
space
What
was
a day,
taken
bro.
by Takas, and this time the flank is successful, and he's right back to main.
this
This low
stun
HP, not a big
perfect
factor.
play.
Great stun for Natank, and a showstopper from Camo. An opportunity to pull this one back, and it's got Whalers at least. There's still a chance for Koi,
For the
but
sure.
they need kills, and they need them now. That spike ticking ever further. Grabinho good for the first. This could be another hero round, but Natank has put a stop to it. Headered the nade right back at his opponent. And with Camo now, 2 players to find. They're spread, and they've got time to work with. What a shot! If he can find this last, perhaps there's hope, but
GG.
puts an end to it. 13-11, back-to-back nail biters, but it's Gentlemates walking out with the victory.
Yeah, a 2-0, but you might not feel it with the way that map went. It was back and forward all the way through. The dominant moments for either side.
They realized, hey, they're faking A. This flank is huge, and the Turk's not going to spot them either.
No, it's massive.
Oh my
And
god.
Oh my god.
the stall is great. They either have to go through it. I mean, Wingman's to be dealt with, surely. There's no chance on that. Angel just first man forwarding it, taking the space he can. It's Redguard to find Zipan, and there's the flank kicking as well. They're taking the space by Mound. Navi can only go forward here. There is no retreating anymore, and they're just being crunched.
Oh my
down,
god,
pushed
man.
down.
They got
Giant X,
destroyed.
Perfect read in this. With Hoodie and then Door. So this is where it gets quite tricky to hold on to. If someone wants to pressure, push, they get the means to do so. Paranoia on top of it. They're pushing this one. They could try and make this
Oh
hurt, and
my
they are.
god,
Giant
man.
X, really good form
Good
here.
start, Jax.
Proactive in these scenarios. Shao Sugetsu dealt with, handled, nearly flawless in this one. Run through this a little bit more, maybe try and get the lay of the land, but this is a tough one to convert. Lots of stall here.
Okay.
There goes Wingman. Oh, that was not pretty from Cloud. Okay, a chance!
Okay.
A big chance for Zipan hitting shots like that. Brilliant connection back to back. He's given them masses of opportunity. You can see they're trying to isolate Sugetsu potentially here, trying to check deep towards Rubble, maybe noting the chance that someone's there. Purpo starting to clear house. Redgar in unison, they've cleared the extremities a little. Now, it's the vast majority on the site. They haven't recovered weapons from this. I'm looking, Angel, Shao, Artist still finally picking up what was dropped, but maybe
Does
not
Angel
the
knows how
ideal
to play with the Zopper?
situation together. Still got the turret and a stun. And that's it. Not sure when that smokes back up for Redguard. Patino clean with
Yeah,
it. This
so
guy's
safe.
on today. And now on Angel in a 1v2. It was a 1v3.
Best word in the world, bro. Best word in the world. Oh
He'll take
my
it every other week. The
god.
Red Bull clutch for him. Saving Na'Vi full hand. You got everything you need.
5
Couldn't
boots,
ask for
man.
more. Maybe missing out in one.
You can't ask for
At least
more
with
in
the
dead.
weaponry when it comes to Sugetsu, but you got 4 with full rifles.
This crossfire
And
is
they
matter
chose
right
to
now,
start
man.
this side. This was an active choice. Quick pressure. Good damage. Look at who is it? Zipan. Ouch. The lockdown gonna be coming in. Flash Hoodie. Oh, that was a little ambitious, but I mean, Cloud's there and the lockdown's gone. So actually, Giant X get the net gain on this.
Everyone has ult, bro.
Holding on to the side
This is
control,
crazy.
stopping the push off the back. The pivot to B is not looking easy either. Fatinho's here. Purpo's here. They've got presence everywhere. Na'Vi are left with
They need to be
Blue
careful
Room.
with time.
That's all they got. Cloud's patrolling. You can see him. You can see that shorty in hand too. He's ready for this. If they do come back in, Prowler.
Every person has an ultimate right now who's alive. There's 7 ults on the board.
Maybe one of them could be pretty valuable here. This is what they're opting to go for. Little look towards B. They've got the first couple of steps into the site. They're going to leave one player further away. That's going to be Artis. He needs to
Oh my god,
over-deliver
purple.
here. Needs to be good for 2. Oh, he's completely tunnel-visioned.
Okay, Rodger. Yo, Rodger didn't have a good game
back this way, trying to play away
against
from
Koi.
that lockdown. Horn comes in, and the Nightfall, comes in. It's so simple for them. They have so many ults to
Mouse
bank on.
backing.
Now Zipan,
You're a legend.
1v3 is what we're asking of you. With 19 HP, he took so much damage early on from that Odin. He's been left hemorrhaging as they get halfway already. It's done for. High.
Damn, bro.
Bolts out. Giant X, they are not letting go of this grip.
Timeout.
Still having the utility in position. Hoodie playing over towards the C site, just with the
Man,
flashes
that
from
movement
Seekers.
is so
Still
nice.
dog. There's the ult towards B. That will catch at least Purpo. Now, considering he was stunned apparently,
Game is fun, bro.
he got away pretty easy. And now 3 clear. Cloud takes a step back forward. No flash to set it in motion. And Na'Vi starting
No
to clear
7-1 today, man. I love it. Good job, Navi.
Coutinho. 4 to clear. 4 to handle. Oh! Told you he was sharp today.
Oh my.
So you've got Redgar on top in case they need additional help. Now, there is the Dizzy and everything. Oh, this is nice. That was a really good attempt there to try and close down here. Dizzy does get
was
dealt with,
brilliant.
and so does Angel. A quick turn. A
Good
quick
job,
glance. He could
Hoodie.
have had
True,
faith in
true.
Redgar on the turret there. He could have focused towards blue, but the trade's going back and forth. But it is
30
Artis still
seconds
alive.
left.
A 1v2. A man so capable of these things, but he's got a lot of work in front of him and only 20 seconds. Prowler sees in play, trying to disrespect it. Oh, it was a valid attempt to try and get that 1v1. Not gonna happen now. The C's come
7-3.
now. We're looking at the ults online here. Angel's got his back and ready to go. And they're looking like they will try and fall towards the get to. Now, there is support this time. Last time, we saw Giant X overwhelm. The flash was good. It forced them away, but Zipan with a fair fight, but he loses it. Purple going to carry on forward. The timing, good enough. Hoodie keeping those scales tilting in their favor. Angel and Shao now. The problem is where the spike is. Oh, Shao. 2 kills so far. Going to make it up to 3. Angel needs a 1v2 here.
That flank coming in again.
I got the spike.
Okay, he's got the spike back. And he's been about done for team.
8